Welcome to the late night
And Asia Black.
show where we talk about any old body, any old thing, and any old kind of way.
Please, please, please do not get offended by the statements made, for they are only opinions based on observations and sometimes facts.
For example,
the last episode we was talking about some really deep things about socialism and the conduct of folks all across the globe. And we left off the video stating that we would give you some tips and counters on how to find out if somebody has your best interests at heart or is somebody that you should even be dealing with. How to recognize the signs if somebody is actually good for you. So
some of the signs that we wanted to mention was if they're good for you but you don't like them, or you can't appreciate you can't tolerate the way they act towards you, but they're still going to be good for you if you listen to them. And we want to discuss if they're bad for you and they feel actually good to be around, you know what I'm saying? So the polar opposite. You're going to hear direct commentary on those who make you feel bad and are really bad for you, and those who make you feel good and are really good for you.
Those who make you feel bad and who are actually good for you, and those who make you feel good who are actually bad for you.
Yep. Thank you for clarifying that.
But no doubt.
But
Let's get into it.
I really wanted to start with so it can get a clear view.
You know, sometimes
matters.
I feel like you know good for me. I just feel like you know good for me. I swear, it's like I feel like you be trying to set me up, okay? But then when I dive deeper and I get into whatever it is that we're discussing or that we're arguing about or that we're going back and forth about, I see that.
Oh, I know you're bad
trying to.
I know you're bad for me. That's not a question.
This is not the truth. This is not the truth. I'm really the best thing that probably ever happened to you. And
oh my God.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You know,
number one. You tell me things and I believe you. That's the first problem.
They be mostly true.
That's the first.
If I'm wrong about something,
God, that's the first
it either
problem.
changed.
That's the first problem.
After the fact. Or
and then
somebody
you're so
lied to me.
Adamant about your wrongness.
You are too. You're adamant about your wrongness too. You don't even be sure. You just be telling me like it's the truth.
First of all, that's you.
Is that where you get it from? You got it from me?
No, my problem.
Because you definitely got it.
Hold on. Because I try to do right, but when everything goes wrong, I just stop. Like, you know what? It just needs to stop. And then
you start doing wrong, still acting like you're doing right. Got
how
it.
I do wrong?
Got it.
We don't do that. No. I just act like as if I wasn't there. Because at that point, I don't exist.
See, this that ball. But listen, let's get into the real stuff, okay?
Real, because that's just, brother sister stuff. You're always gonna have to deal with that, and you better know. Can we cut that? Anyway, I want to get into some celebrities because that's the only way we're gonna get
that's a good aspect to look at it from. You can tell if a lot of us are fans of people. We love different artists, different celebrities, different public figures.
But
the question is,
they shape our world.
Are they good for you? Is the content that they're supplying good for you? And is it really that beneficial to your life? Entertainment. You might just think, I want to be entertained. And then you're thinking, are you not entertained?
And the problem is people get really so entertained that they forget they have to live in the real world. And so they bring the entertainment into the real world and everybody's looking at them like, no. Just no.
Are you dumb? Nah.
You're done. You're done.
My thing is this, right? The content you listen to affects your daily life, whether you want to realize it or not. And if you don't know how to neutralize content as it comes in through its doors, which are your ears, eyes, and how you feel, then you will be swept away under whatever construction they have formed in order to supply their wants. So
first.
What kind of society do you want to live in? Let's think about that first.
Whoa. First of all, let's not think about what kind of society we live in, because if we think
I didn't say what kind of society we live in. What kind of society do you want to live in?
No, you can't say that either. That's too broad.
No, it's not. We can narrow it down. Hear me out.
All right.
If you think about the kind of society that you want to live in, or the kind of environment that you want to be in, you would place, certain things and structures to create that atmosphere.
How about this? We place a celebrity in the atmosphere of our construction and see how that works. Okay? So, for example,
sounds like fun.
For example, I want not a lifestyle, but a surrounding of energy.
Like you're gonna want, yeah, man. You want to live in that. You want to live in that kind of environment, like
you know what I'm saying? Chill.
Now, what does Snoop Dogg have to do to get to be where he's at, to create that environment? Snoop Dogg went through some stuff. He had to risk his life, his family's life. Okay, he was in there doing some things, man. And it was like through that, he saw that I want better for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? He strove after that and he embarked upon that. And now when you look at him, you like, yo, I want to chill with Snoop. I want to chill with Snoop and his wife. Like, they chilling right now. They doing it. Like, you could tell on their face that they real content. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So scratch that.
No. I mean, we just want the feel of what he
right.
He
you
shows
want that
us.
feeling. You want that feeling. That feeling when he steps on the scene.
Society,
that energy that circles around, that good vibe. That vibe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
When you come around, when you walk into your neighborhood, you don't want to be like, oh, somebody gonna steal. Is somebody gonna take from me? No, you bring in the vibe. You know what I'm saying? That vibe. So Snoop Dogg is a good vibing role model, I would say.
Let's think about another set of people.
Who we wouldn't want. Who we would
not.
Would
you want to be in a surrounding of the Kardashians?
That sounds like one of those things where it may seem like it's cool.
This might be good. No. You don't want that. You don't. We trying to pull out Kanye. Like, come on, Kanye. You can do it. Oh, no.
Kanye? Yeah. Come on this way. Kardashian?
It's too late. They sucked him in. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in.
Oh my gosh. Having an environment like
that's
Paris
crazy,
because
I would love to chill with Kanye West. Like, I know he's like kind of like everybody's making him out to be like, crazy and whatnot, and they're trying to make him like a psychopath. But anybody,
he is. That's your brother right there. That's your real brother. Y'all cut from the same cloth.
I will smack you right now.
Violence. We would not want this.
It's always the gifted people that end up with
they got the most downloads. Maybe we'll talk about that next week. we got a whole ton of celebrities like that from Jaden Smith. Is that his name? Jaden? No.
Yeah, I think
Jaden, right?
His son.
Yeah. Jaden.
And his daughter too, right?
Yeah, his daughter too. Yeah.
Gifted.
Downloaded like crazy. They receive universal downloads every single day. They don't know where they even get it from. I promise you.
I have an idea.
I have a thought.
That is not nice. Not nice. We're just joking,
man.
But in all actuality, you need to know the difference between what type of energy is good to be around and what type of energy is just not going to work
also
for you.
Realize you have to know your potential. Know what you can gain and know what you can get.
You have to know
back.
your worth. You have to know your worth in order to be even enjoy this life, because if you don't, then people are just gonna walk all over you, take you for granted, and you have to know that, like I said, back to the entertainment thing, what you listen to and what you take in, it affects you whether you want to realize it or not. And especially your kids, you gotta monitor their entertainment too, because they're bringing that energy into your household.
The people who entertain you as well. You have to notice who is around. Are your friends? Are your friends helping you get to a better place? Or is your family helping you get to a better place? And if you are in a good place, can you thrive in that situation? Can you thrive in that environment? These are all the things we need to talk about. To yourself, you need to all think about. Yes, celebrities are a good picture frame of what we tried to do, how you want your vibe to be. If you want a chill vibe, a soldier vibe, whatever kind of vibe you need to get going for you to thrive.
You need to be the person that you want to be around. Point blank, period.
Amen.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Late Night in Asia Black Show.
And until next time, deuces.
Deuces.